Like we always do at this time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is. The DOJ, FBI confirmed Pooh Shiesty faced multiple federal charges and possibility of life in prison after the incident involving Gucci Man. That's how silly these young boys is. Now, one of the alleged victims, as seen in a DOJ exhibit, boom, goodness gracious. He got scars on his wrist and neck, so he was injured. One guy they showing. This is what I'm trying to say. Now, this victim they're showing, he is a white guy. Nothing to do with Gucci Man. Now, they said that this guy said that Gucci Man was robbed. So how would that say that Gucci Man is a rat? I don't know. But salute to Goo Wop, boy, because Goo said he ain't playing with you, my dude. Anyway, that's one way to get out of a record deal. Pooh Shiesty is now facing federal charges and the possibility of life in prison for allegedly kidnapping and robbing 3 individuals amid the advised attempt to exit a contract. Come on, bro. But I'm going to remind y'all, all this stuff plays a part in what's going on and why they did it the way they thought they was going to do it. Because they was already mad, you know what I mean? The Justice Department finally announced that the criminal complaint held against the related people. Today, meanwhile, local outlets, including Action News 5, captured the footage of the FBI raid on the Memphis home associated with the rapper. Beginning the actual complaint, Pooh Shiesty, real name, Latrell Williams, has been charged alongside of 8 other dummies. And with their father, let me explain to you about what's funny about that, right? The father was probably mad because he felt like they did his nephew wrong when Big Scar passed away, which happens to be Pooh Shiesty's cousin, you know what I'm saying? But then his father, as well as the artist Big 30, who I said was out there doing his thug things. He was the thuggish one out the bunch. According to the complaint, 3 music professional industries, look, sir, 3 music industry professionals, 3 people in January who traveled to Dallas for a meeting arranged by Pooh Shiesty to discuss the Shiesty deal with Gucci Man, 1017, and Warner's Music Atlantic. You don't think that the executives from the Warner Music label, people was in there too? They didn't care. And once the 3 professionals, Gucci Man, have been identified as a victim. They say he's been identified. Not saying that Gucci Man came and said something. They say he's been identified as one of the victims by WATN and others. Entered the recording studio with a meeting place. They was allegedly subject to a court armed takeover by all 9 defendants. On an armed front, Pooh Shiesty allegedly produced the AK-style pistol, forced the victims to sign the release from the record contract at gunpoint. Unsurprisingly, given the release, the DOJ during its press conference described Pooh Shiesty as the alleged crime's ringleader. Remember I told y'all, man, y'all just got yourselves a goddamn RICO charge. If I never seen one happen in my face. Y'all came there looking like NWA. I'm on a case. Y'all was on the appetite for destruction, man. Not stopping there. The defendants, 8 of whom already been arrested, allegedly choked the victim at gunpoint, near unconsciously. So he's going to sue Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty, you're done. You're done. Before robbing all 3 of the watches and cash. And one of these victims happened to be Sway Lee, who was in another studio recording, had shit to do with what was going on, but still got robbed and taken for his shit. And y'all don't think Sway Lee told on y'all too? Just for insurance purposes, he had to file a report on his watches alone. They got y'all on camera. Think smart, young brothers. When it comes to kidnapping element, one of the alleged responsible parties is said to have barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. That was Big 30. Then after doing parts of the law enforcement, the alleged corporates are said to have posted on social media videos what appeared to be some of the stolen jewelry. They was on there posting the stolen jewelry, taking pictures with the stolen sneakers that later was seen around somebody's neck, walking out with 2 pairs of brand new sneakers. Who said they was robbing? Sway Lee, Gucci Man. Per the complaint, the prosecutor also tied the accused to the alleged crime with the fingerprints. So they got them through fingerprints, rental car records. Several of the alleged perpetrators had traveled from Pooh Shicey's native Memphis. And for Pooh Shicey himself, electronic monitoring. Electronic monitoring got you on the scene of the crime regarding the later FDO Act, who was released from the prison and gun charges in October, was meant to be on home detention at the time of the alleged crime. So, nigga, they knew you was going. You might as well cut the goddamn thing off your wrist. Off your ankle. At least I wasn't there. But nah, you walked in, clear face, talking on your phone. You told people, I'm going to put in work. He said, I'm going to catch wreck or some shit. Okay. Gucci Man doesn't have seemed to comment publicly on the arrest or the episode at the complaint center. As mentioned, all 9 defendants are facing a maximum sentence of life in prison. That's maximum. So we don't know what the minimum is. So that's just saying, if they want to get grimy because of what they did, they're gonna get sued. Big Scar, Big 30, get sued. Shiesty, the little money that Gucci Man gave you, you gotta get back. You gotta get the money back. God damn it. That don't make no sense. But anyway, like I said, these boys had an appetite for destruction. And let's get into why we think that they were felt that way. Now, before I get into the story, I would like to give my props out to Bible Hip Hop News. Salute to you. This clip comes from Bible Hip Hop News. This is all for entertainment and educational purposes, right? But peep game, Big Scar Dad set the record straight, right? Now, his brother, on the other hand, he wasn't trying to hear none of that. But this is where a lot of this commotion stems from. Now, this is rapper.
Scar's sister and his brother jumped on their social media handles and were basically going all the way at Gucci Mane's throat, saying that he didn't do what he promised, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. And then Gucci Mane's wife came out and provided receipts, as you guys can see up top. And it looks like $20,000 was spent by Gucci Mane on this funeral, right? So like I said, I don't know what was promised. I don't know what was guaranteed or anything like that. But for me personally, this is how I am. First off, I don't need anything. I'm not asking you for a damn thing. If somebody offers, cool. But if they offer and they still don't do it, all right, cool. I'm not waiting for anything because I got it myself. I'm not expecting anything because I got it myself. Gucci Mane sent 10 racks, and I think apparently Atlantic Records sent over 10 racks as well. So they got $20,000. Big Scar's sister was saying that only took care of flowers. Yeah, they got the money, but that wasn't enough. His brother pretty much said the same thing, that, oh yeah, y'all not gonna sit out here and change the narrative. Dude said he was gonna pay for the whole thing. He only gave $20K. That's some bullshit. Heard this story before, unfortunately.
Now, what's funny about that is that was so not true, right? They cremated Big Scar. Rest in peace to Big Scar. Salute to his family. No disrespect to Big Scar, because Big Scar just was a victim of circumstances. He died off a fucking overdose. Salute. Salute. Now, he died from overdose. I pulled it up before. Memphis. Listen, watch. Now, I'm not taking sides and I'm not being disrespectful. But look, I'm going to show y'all again. In Memphis, Tennessee, according to Funeral Price Survey in Tennessee, the average cost of a full-service cremation is $5,390. And the average cost for a direct cremation is $1,900. These are average prices you can make a cremation arrangement for less than this. Now, what we should be trying to find out, did Big Scar have a full cremation and they paid $5,000? Or did they do a direct cremation? They only paid $2,000. But anyway, no matter how it may have happened, Gucci Man came out his pockets and gave 10K, which was beautiful. Along with Atlantic Records, that's why they just ran in there and did that while Atlantic Records was in there, right? Atlantic Records gave another $10,000. That's $20,000. Now I'm not the smartest mother scunter in the world. I'm not the smartest person in the world. But I think that someone had a lot of money left over, along with 3 1017 chains, and a lot of trying to be slickness. Now, I mean, I don't know what kind of flowers they paid all this money for, but I see some perfect arrangements that Big Scar could have used. Like these, they would have looked nice. $95. But they said they spent $20,000 on flowers. I don't want to believe them. But we're going to go to Poge. This is in Memphis. We're going to see what kind of flowers they could have got instead of spending $20,000. Maybe you overspent. Who knows? I mean, maybe you overspent, bro. Let's do some sympathy fucking flowers. God damn it. Because I feel like it was a sad occasion. Now look at the sympathy flowers. Where did you guys spend all this fucking money at? I don't fucking know. In what world? In what real world did you spend this money? Probably never happened in a billion years. Look, here go the ones you can put on thing. $400. You could have got them motherfuckers and got an S put on that motherfucker. Letters. 400, I mean, 350. 4-3, that's 7. Where did y'all spend all Big Scar money for his funeral? Why didn't y'all get the rest of that money to his fucking children? Y'all could have got bouquets. How many flowers did you have? Let's because with these was right here. These was here. You could have used these. Should have gave everybody to come throw flowers on. You could have used that there where everybody came, pick the rose and threw flowers on the grave. I don't know what the fuck y'all did, but I'm telling y'all, your man tell you why they was lying. Watch what Big Scar Father says. Once again, shouts out to my boys over there at Bible Hip Hop News. Salute to you and thanks for the content. This is for educational purposes, right? This is Big Scar Father. Why? Pooh Shiesty mad. Pooh Shiesty's uncle was mad, which this what happened to be Pooh Shiesty's uncle's brother right here. This is Big Scar Father. Let's listen to what he said, and let's see if Gucci Man really, because we seen the receipts, so we know that he ain't lying about the money. What did Dad have to say about Gucci? Is Big Scar Father as mad as they were?
I got to send shouts out to Atlantic Records, man. First of all, I got to send shouts out to Atlantic Records, man. They gave my son a big boy chance. Gucci. I got to send shouts out to Gucci too, y'all. Y'all might not like it, but I got to give my boy what he did, man. He gave my son a major chance, man. You know, I can't let y'all throw dude under the bus like that. Come on now. The truth is the truth, man. The truth is the truth. I gave nobody permission to do that.
That's right. That's right.
I'm the one ain't looking for nothing. I just want what rightfully belong to my son. I ain't asking for nothing else. I don't want nothing else. Y'all did that. Atlantic, they sent their 10 bands.
That's right.
Gucci, he sent his 10 bands. I covered.
So they had 20,000 fucking dollars, and they still finessed him out of money too. This way, he's not looking at. It was on. They probably spent $2,000 to get this boy buried. I mean, cremated. Spent another probably, I say, $1,200 on flowers, and they pocketed the rest of his fucking money and robbed his change.
The rest. I covered the rest. I appreciate that. Big time. Big time. Certain things were said that shouldn't have been said. It was wrong. Man to man, I wish somebody would have just dialed my, and talked to your guy 100. You know what I'm saying? All this out of control.
Wow.
Gucci them, hey, the best thing ever happened to my son.
My son watching TV. I hope y'all heard.
Nobody deserved this here. Shouts out to everybody who sent flowers. Gucci sent flowers.
Wait. Whoa, he did what? He sent you $10,000 and flowers so you away. Let's erase that 1,200. Y'all wild as fuck for what y'all did to that man.
He did what he could. He ain't have to do none of that.
That's right.
He ain't have to do none of that.
That's right.
I just wished I was the one that being talked to so we could have that understood.
Because it would have came out better if his dad would have dealt with Gucci Mane. And Pooh Shiesty, my brother, you just got fucking officially tricked off the streets. You officially got tricked off the streets, bro.
They shouts out to them folks, man. Shouts out to them folks, man. Gucci, y'all did y'all thing, man. I wished I could have met you, though. Shook your hand. Just heard from you. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear your voice to say my condolences, you know what I'm saying? But we text. We went back and, I appreciate that. You did send it to me in a text, though. I appreciate that, bro. 100.
That's the realest person out the goddamn whole family. And you heard the truth. You heard the truth. But you let them tell him he ain't do nothing. He only gave us 20,000. It wasn't enough for y'all to bust down. And y'all did not get that to Big Scar kids. And Big Scar had kids. I'm disappointed in the whole family right now. Shouts out to Bible Hip Hop News. Shouts out to Bible Hip Hop News. Shouts out to CX1 DJ, SP, or S Power, DJ S Podcast. Shouts out to you because I did play your clip. Shouts out to you too. Much love to all my subscribers. Leave a comment down below. What you think? Do y'all think that Pooh Shiesty just officially got tricked off the street? That's going to be the name of the video. Pooh Shiesty officially tricked off the streets. Shouts out to Big Scar Dad, real stand-up guy right here. Honest, but I'm telling him something. They finessed you out your money too if you had to put anything in there. They took your money too, big guy. It's your boy, Constant Don. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been patient. Wait for me to come back. Y'all hear the TV in the back? That's my little son watching TV. So, hey, I'm on daddy duty. So you already know. Smash the like button. Share the video. Much love to everybody. I appreciate y'all in advance. I'm out.